Good evening and welcome to the late show here at the Long Run Show at 40 Runs. You're welcome, everybody, to join us this evening. You're just lucky that we're here. We've got Admin with her terrible bulbs that don't work with her camera. We've got Benjamin Button, who seems to be getting younger every day with his new haircut. And you're lucky he's got some sound, and Bilbo's up the top. But we are here to entertain. Well, we won't be entertaining you, but we were going to do a damn good try at it over the next 59 minutes. We're going to do an hour's worth of pure gold tonight, team. Pure gold. So if you're watching this live, firstly, I can only apologise. But secondly, if you're watching this live, get your questions and get your comments in. We've got an absolutely chock-a-block show. We're going to be giving away marathon places. We've got new games to play. We're bringing back old ones. And we're going to be answering your emails. And we're also going to be doing some sneaky product placement. See if you can guess where it is. Now, apart from Hayden being unbred, oh no, he's got his hat on. Apart from everything else, how is the team? Don't all answer at once. They all look nervous. Why are you all nervous?
We're not nervous. We're just easing our way into it. It's Friday night. Happy damn Friday, everybody. I'm all well and good.
Happy damn Friday, everyone. So tonight, joining us, we have Ben in the house, Admin's here, and as I said, Bilbo's here. You don't change your name. Said, who's it? Right. So, but we are going to be talking a little bit. I did want to talk about like some stuff, as well as the usual sort of cocking about.
Some running stuff, or just
we are going to talk briefly about that. We're going to be talking about things that we've sort of, I don't know, what's the best way to describe it? What did I call it? That's a better way to say it. Common misconceptions. This is what I called it. Hang on. I can't remember what I called it now. Anyway, we're going to be talking about that in a minute. So, it was it. But I did think before we do anything else that we should give a marathon place away. What do you think, Hayden?
Early doors, straight in. Let's go for it. Why not?
Now, hang on. Where's that gone? Right. Okay. So I'm doing three things. Just to make.
Oh, whoa. Sorry.
Hawaii.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, we have got to stop this like that. Chris, you can address it. Look at that comment that's just come in.
Jesus Christ. This is nuts, people, right? Can I just stop and say we had someone from we've got somebody here in Hawaii listen to this. I'm really sorry that you're like tuning into this. That's unbelievable. Do you want to start a satellite in Hawaii? Because I'm happy to be the run leader there. So just let me know if you want somebody to come out and help you set that up. That's unbelievable, isn't it?
There's awesome. Alabama. Atlanta and Hawaii.
Global, worldwide.
That is nuts, isn't it? Right. So we are going to be talking about like misconceptions about like running gear, training gear. I thought it'd be quite a good fun one to do actually, sort of ahead of Christmas. So we do a bit of and we're going to roll that into one of our world famous. If you ask Don, whoever his name is, in Hawaii, he will know the game that we're going to play for that. But yeah, I wanted to give a marathon place away because the 40 Runs Running Club, which is like awesome, and it's like the biggest in the country. That does not matter the size, but what matters is how many people we connect across the whole UK and in Hawaii. Is that we're now in such a privileged position because of the brands we work with, because of the size of the club and all this sort of stuff, and our volunteering, the amazing teams that do all that volunteering. Big shout out to Mel. We're able in a unique position in running clubs in this country to be able to give away actually 8 marathon places, in London and Brighton. That's unheard of, and I'm not doing this to blow smoke up our asses, but a serious question: does anybody know of any other running club that does that? It is nuts, isn't it? When you think about it, that we're so fortunate with stuff that we're able to give this out. So when we're going to be, if you can at the moment, you can continue to get in the ballots for the London and Brighton places, and it's all on the website 40runs.com. I think it's /competitions, and you can get involved in that. And it's another reason why to be a part of the club, right? Which is free to join, so there's no reason not to be there. But what we wanted to do when I was given the opportunity by Brooks to get some Brighton marathon places, I said to him, "Look, I want some like places for the club, for the community, and all that sort of stuff." But what I really wanted to do was give one of those places to one of our satellite leaders, because if you didn't know, you don't know what the hell we are. We've got from like Exeter up to Carlisle, we've got all these local running clubs, and I'm always conscious of the amount of effort and stuff that goes into that, and how much we rely on these people to just do amazing things. So immediately, the first thing we wanted to do was give those guys and girls an opportunity to, for free, enter one of the biggest marathons in the country. So that's what we wanted to do, and we wanted to give that one away tonight. Next week, we're giving away the London Marathon places and the other places that are outstanding in those ballots. Okay, we're going to do it all live on air for transparency, so whatever. But we're going to do it like that. Is that all right with everybody? We'll do that now.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So how this has worked, we asked, again, full transparency, we asked the satellite leaders who wanted to do the Brighton Marathon, who didn't. We've got some names together. Hayden's put them into 2 pots, I think you said, Hayden.
Yep, I've got 2 pots.
So, again, we hadn't told Admin or Ben about this, that they're going to do this, because they literally just turned on about 2 seconds before I didn't have no stand because he's useless. And that's sorting out our light bulbs. So, Hayden, tell them what they got to do.
So basically, we've got 2 pots here. We've got pot A and pot B. And in a minute, I'm going to ask Ben to choose one of the pots. And then within the pots, we've got 49 satellite leaders. And out of all of them, a lot of them
50,
actually...
Is our non-touch ones here?
I'll have 50, including Admin, yeah. And quite a few of them, to be fair, are already doing Brian. So out of the ones that didn't, there's 8 of them that are really up for this and really want this place. So we're going to pull them out. So in each pot, we've got 4 of our leaders. I'm going to get Admin to give me a number. Then we're going to read out what one of our satellite leaders needs to start getting their backside in gear and start this marathon training very, very soon, I believe.
Right, so Ben, you've got to pick a pot. What is it, A or B?
Got pot A or B, Ben?
He's got no sound again. He's got... honestly, I'm just telling you now, right? He's had a shocker this night, right? He turned on so late, yeah? Put your other headphones on or whatever you're doing.
I think he said pot B. What did you say? Pot B? Nod. Pot B, yeah? He's going for pot B. Right then. So we get rid of pot A. Pot B we've got here. Right then. Admin, give me a number from 1 to 4.
3.
Number 3.
Who is it?
Ooh, number 3.
Who is it?
Big
What do you mean?
congratulations to...
Who?
It is our Bradford Bulls leader, Amanda Ambler.
Oh, well done,
Oh.
Amanda.
Bradford, brilliant. Well done,
well
Amanda.
done, Amanda. Yeah, if you didn't know, so Amanda runs our Bradford club. Now, we've teamed up with the professional sports club, the Bradford Bulls, and they do a weekly session on a Monday that's free for it, and everybody's welcome to come along. Oh, that's amazing. Well done, Amanda.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we better let her know. We'll put it in the thing if she's not watching.
Oh,
That's pretty awesome. So there we go, people. We just gave away a marathon place, and next week we shall be giving away more. Now, if you are joining us a little bit later, like Ben did, we are going to be doing talking a little bit about misconceptions about running gear. I thought we'd talk about running gear in a slightly different way. We're going to do that, and we're also going to answer a couple of your emails, because I did notice that we're getting quite a few, so we're going to do that as well. But we're going to do that a little bit later, because I thought it'd be good. We've got some plans for 2025. Oh, by the way, we're doing, if you didn't know, not next week, the week after next, we're going into pre-record mode, because we're basically off over Christmas. We've got like Christmas one looking back in 24, one looking forward, and we're hoping, which I think is a really good idea, we're hoping to get like a race director on and talk about like races and the costs and all that sort of stuff. So I thought that'd be pretty cool. So we're hoping to get that recorded so we can put that out over Christmas as well. Talking about Christmas, I'm just going to put a finger here, Ben. Finger here. Can you see what that is?
yeah, Kendall.
It's a Kendall Christmas package there, Ben.
Is that
It's
for
not
me?
for you. That's for me, because I'm a legend. But the guys at Kendall sent me that. If you use code 40 runs, you're going to get a discount. But in there's like loads of gels and stuff. Pretty cool. Pretty nice for them to send that to me. Don't forget, we got a big shout out to our sponsors at Skechers. Go over to skechers.co.uk, because they're really nice people. And they let us ruin their store for a night the other week. Okay. And that video comes out on Sunday, by the way. Right. So, yes. So for 2025, we're going to change on this podcast. We're going to make it even more awesome and less commercial. Hence the Kendall plug. So I thought we'd play. I want to trial a game. So if you're listening to this, right, you can play along, and we need to get your feedback on this. Okay.
Is this like the pilot of this game?
Yeah. So this is like. So we haven't got like intro music yet,
Oh.
or anything like that. I've not really worked about it, but I thought. Yes, you're right, Mick. I thought we could trial this out, see how it goes down with everybody, and see what admin thinks, really, basically, and then we can see if we can then roll that out into 2025. So this game is called Would You Rather.
Oh.
They all look nervous.
Right.
So you've got to play along. If you're watching this live, you're playing along on the podcast, you play along. So, and you all have to answer this, but not at the same time. Would you rather run a marathon or an ultra, Hayden?
Marathon. Easy.
Me?
It's not that hard, admin.
Oh, I didn't hear you say admin. Marathon.
Ben?
Marathon.
Okay.
FORDY, you got to play this as well.
I'm not. I can't play this. There's a reason why I can't play it.
Oh no.
Great.
Would you rather run a marathon, which you'll discuss, in no top or no bottoms? Hayden.
No top.
Admin.
That's indecent exposure. What?
Would you rather run the marathon with no top on or no bottoms on?
No top.
Ben.
This is outrageous.
I mean, I'm going to go no top.
So did you all say no top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you rather run a marathon with no top or do Berkeley Park run?
Berkeley Park run.
Hayden?
I'll do Berkeley Park run.
Ben?
I'll do the marathon with no top.
Okay. Would you rather do Berkeley or that, Ben, or run a half marathon in Death Valley in August? Hayden?
Love to run a half marathon in Death Valley in August.
Do you know how hot Death Valley is in August?
I'll take it on. Love to do that.
Admin?
How hot is it?
About like 1,000,000 degrees. It's called Death Valley for a reason.
Yeah, but
Or Berkeley Park run.
yeah, but I nearly died at Berkeley Park run, so I might as well go to Death Valley.
So she's off to Death Valley. Ben?
What, top off in a marathon or Death Valley?
Half. Only half, though.
Oh, yeah, we'll go Death Valley.
Death Valley. Okay, so would you rather run a half marathon in Death Valley or would you rather pay for an app to be part of a community? Hayden?
There it is. I would rather run a half marathon in Death Valley.
Okay, admin?
Death Valley.
Ben?
Death Valley.
Okay, would you rather run in Death Valley for a half marathon or wear half tights and run a half in the Arctic? I hope you're playing along, by the way.
I would go. I'm still sticking to my Death Valley.
I'm going to the Arctic.
Arctic?
Me too. I love half tights.
Okay, so you're going Arctic.
It's Hayden,
Okay,
yeah.
so Hayden, Death Valley, admin, Arctic. So would you rather run those or be slightly taller? Hayden?
Well, be slightly taller, yeah. I think I would rather. I'm sticking still all the way. Death Valley. I'm tall,
so
I'm
you're
tall
going to
enough.
stay like a hobbit.
I'm
Admin?
tall enough.
I'll go to the Arctic still.
Ben?
I mean, I'm tall enough.
So you're Arctic,
Yeah.
Hayden's Death Valley. Would you rather go to them or go to a national no running show with no brands in January? Hayden?
Sticking with Death Valley.
Admin?
Going to the Arctic.
Ben?
I'm with admin. I'm in the Arctic.
You're still in the Arctic. I can't get him out of the Arctic. Okay, I think this would work. Would you rather go to the Arctic or Death Valley or have dinner with me?
Arctic.
Where are we going for dinner? I've seen what you eat.
No.
No, it's plain pasta with butter. No
Exactly.
chance. Come on, guys.
And he'll only be there for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Max.
I'm going Arctic.
Yeah, thanks, Ben. We'll have a much better time.
Exactly. Hayden?
I'm sticking with Death Valley.
And really, to end the game, full circle, would you rather do the August half marathon in Death Valley, half tights half marathon in the Arctic, or run the ultra?
I'd still go to the Arctic.
Hayden?
I am going to run a half marathon in August in Death Valley. I want to get out there. I want to do it.
Ben?
And I want the experience with Sabrina in the Arctic. So,
Okay, there you go. That's the end of Would You Rather. But did you see how we went full circle there, people? It was genius in a way. Toad would said that was genius. Right, admin, rate my game at 10.
The worst I say is does that mean the more you're going to do it?
No, it's a serious question because we need. This is why we pilot it.
I'll
It's
give
not
you
like
a
anyone's
6.5.
It's a bit strong. Hayden?
Well, the fact you were talking about ladies running with their tops off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you
I didn't say naked. I
you
didn't say
insulted
naked.
me and my size.
I didn't say
But
that.
all in
Or
all,
lack of.
it's going to be one of them nights. Right, because of that, the Sonic 5.
5. I thought it was good. Ben?
Oh, they're quite strong scores. I wasn't even going that high. I feel like I'm going to be harsh now. I'll go, I was going like 3, but
This
that
is
seemed a
out
bit
of order.
mean.
Right, can you let us know if you are watching this live and not turned off yet? Can you let us know in the comments how you would rate Mike? I thought it was genius.
What I haven't seen is anyone offering to go for dinner with you. It feels like everyone would rather go anywhere but for dinner with you.
I feel slightly abused here. Okay, right. So we've got to move on because.
Can I ask one question before we move on?
What?
You've got to explain it because people are going to be sitting there thinking, what is this bloke? Especially if it's the first time they've seen you. Why are you called Apple Turnover?
Apple turnovers, right? They are the.
How many have you eaten?
No, only 2. They are the official new yum yum of 2025. Anyone training for a marathon, right? 2.5 is a bit strong. Anyone training for a marathon or half, because we don't you need to be eating apple turnovers. They're high in good stuff to go running for. But I wouldn't have one because I've been testing this all week. You need to have them about 3 hours before because otherwise they give you terrible acid reflux.
And how many do you have before?
I tried 2 and that wasn't good. And if you ask Si on Tuesday night, that didn't work out very well. I almost threw up as we went up that hill. So I would strongly recommend it to leave a good amount of time. But honestly, they are unbelievable. Apple turnovers are unbelievable. They have to be from Marx's, by the way.
Go. That's a fair answer. I understand now why you're calling yourself Apple Turnover. Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
Amazing. I don't actually like them that much. What it is I like. Have you ever had it when you eat the apple and it's like so sour? It's like
Yeah.
like that. It's brilliant. It's like it's so bad. It's brilliant. It's like those like them sour lollies. Daisy has them. They're so bad, but they're like quite addictive. Or them sour sweets. They're awful things should be made illegal. So the apple turnover is a similar sort of thing. So you get the nice sort of like you break into it, and then all of a sudden, bosh, it's like really sour. It's great. It's fantastic for panic attacks. Right, okay. Let's move on. So what we wanted to do, we wanted to go through some of your emails, and then we are going to then go and play another game. But it's all right. This one's tried and tested. So don't worry about that. And we will add a bit of value because we're going to talk about running gear and stuff. But I thought we'd answer some of your emails first, if that's okay. Where is it? I've got them here somewhere. Should have probably planned this better. I blame Ben for coming on no sound and admin stupid light bulbs. Okay, right. So we're going to take turns. I can't answer all these. You're going to have to help me out. So the first one is, I'm just going to say Debbie. What?
What is her name?
I can't even. So the first one is about shoe recommendations. Now we do a live stream on a Monday at 8:00. We do a live stream on a Monday at 8:00, and I talk about shoes. I talk about coaching questions and all that sort of stuff. Join me live on this YouTube channel at 8:00. Although I am taking a couple of nights off over Christmas, but in general, I'm usually there. All right. But I thought we'd stick one of them in there because it's been in there since April. So I thought we'd answer this one. So she's training for a marathon and looking for running shoes. I think she might have done this marathon, by the way. Might help someone else. I'm training for a marathon, looking for running shoes that provide good cushioning and stability. Could you recommend shoes suitable for long distances and mild over pronation? So, do any of you mildly pronate?
Yeah.
Yeah? Ben?
No.
You do. Hayden?
I do slightly, to be fair, yeah.
Okay, so what would you, because as 3 people, admin's doing Berlin. So as 3 people who are, Chicago. As 3 people who are training for marathons in the new year, what shoes could you recommend to Deborah?
Hold on, is she talking about training or race shoe?
Looking for running shoes to provide good cushion stability. I think it's a training. I'm training for a marathon,
All right, fine.
which she's probably completed.
Super Blast every day.
Oh, Super Blast. Okay. Cushioning, mild pronation. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. It is a wide platform. The foam is soft, but it's not as soft as you think. So okay, I get that. Ben.
Oh.
Can I just say the other one that I would say, but you can't get anymore, is the Skechers Go Ride 11.
The new one's coming out.
Yeah, but I
May.
can't wait. But the old ones were, if you can get hold of a pair of them, they were brilliant.
Yeah, the new one's out in May. Ben,
I liked my Triumphs. Not gonna lie.
did you? They were
Yeah.
awful things.
No,
They
my
were.
original ones.
Oh, the black ones.
Yeah.
They're actually, to be fair, they're the 21s. They were the last good Triumph.
Yeah.
What are
Hayden?
the ones you bought in Seattle or wherever you were?
No, they were the Kinvaras.
God, yeah, I don't even know where they are.
Oh.
I think I might have given them to the dog.
Well, not even that good. Hayden?
I actually like, especially for a bit of cushion, and I'm actually really enjoying them at the moment. I really like the Brooks Glycerin Max. I really,
shoe.
really like them. They're really comfortable. They've got that big bit of foam. They're really comfortable. Just feel like going forever in them. So yeah, I'd recommend them.
There you
I'm
go.
not sure how stable they would be.
No, but it's a good chat. Good chat. Okay, next question. Email. This is David. He's been. I'm not sure. I should have checked these really. I've been experiencing knee pain during my runs. To be fair, are there any specific stretches or exercises or gear you can recommend to prevent this? Gear. I see this a lot. I don't know about you guys, and we'll come on to gear. You see a lot of people asking about like knee things and like strap, like those neoprene knee things. I personally don't see any benefit of that. Again, I'm not a physio, but I rather recommend you do some taping and get that done properly in terms of those straps. But like in terms of knee pain and things like that, and it was interesting because Claire from Hartford was asking me on Tuesday because she's been experiencing some knee pain, and it's her IT band. It's where IT goes under the knee, and sometimes that can be from overtraining. That could be because most of the time it's because you've not got strong enough glutes and the rest of it, right? Your calves are tight, you're not doing enough stretching, that sort of stuff, right? That's usually the cause of it. It sort of accumulates. I gave her some like 5 simple stretches that will really help, and also with that IT band, I told her to go and get some dry needling done on it. Again, I am not a physio. I am a doctor, but I'm not a physio. But in terms of like knee pain and stuff, like Hayden, you're just about stuck together at the moment. I know it's age mainly and the lack of height. In terms of knee pain, because I know you had a bit of you've had problems with your knees, haven't you?
Yeah, I've had a bit of I've got a bit of cartilage damage, so there's not much I can do for it physio wise. So, but again, when I went to see a specialist. I've seen 2 specialists, and both of them, I said to them, "What about something supportive over your knee, like the supportive bandage or the knee brace thing?" And both of them just looked at me as if to say, "Absolute waste of time." I'm not telling people it's a waste of time, but my knee specialist I went to see told me both times, absolute waste of time. Don't bother doing it. I ended up having injections in mine, and
steroid.
I think they were steroids. I don't even know.
Steroid anesthetics in it or whatever it is.
Bloody hurt. I know that. It really hurts. But it lasted. I had it before Tokyo. It lasted about 6 months. And then it started to wear out. I had it again in the summer. And I haven't felt it since. So touch wood. But I'm not running at the moment. So I'll probably get no knee pain anyway.
Any of you two had knee pain? Or should we crack on?
I have. And I think it's similar to what you said about Claire. It's normally masking the cause of it is something else, but generally, so I would kind of go and get checked. Mine generally, because my hips tend to be quite tight, so it's a lot of hip stretches for me tends to ease that off.
Bet you, Admin, any knee problem?
No, not knees.
Can I just say, I've just seen that Amanda's wrote in the satellite group. That's going to be her first marathon.
Oh wow, that is
Excellent.
good.
So if you missed it earlier, we gave away a Brighton marathon place, courtesy of our friends at Brooks, and
Brilliant.
so she's going to be training for her first marathon. Join us next week. We're going to give it away 6 places next week.
Do you know what? It's so nice as well because she's not local from down here. She's up in Bradford, so it's real. Like, it's a
Which
really
just shows
big
how how much the club has grown.
Yeah.
Like again, we're up in Carlisle at the top of the country, down all the way to Exeter, and we've got like this northern stronghold. Like Wakefield, Sheffield, Leeds, Bradford, and all this sort of stuff. It's incredible, really. And again, it's down to the people that volunteer. So it's the least we could do is try and give back. Right, next one. This is about running training gear stuff, clothing. Ben wrote in, what type of clothing is best for running in extreme weather conditions? Interesting. Like winter or summer. Are there specific brands or materials you suggest? It's interesting. I think this is because like training it through the winter and that sort of stuff. Because I don't know about you, you get some of that cheap stuff from Sports Direct and all that sort of stuff. And after about 2 times you've worn it, you stink like whatever, right? And it doesn't matter how many times you wash it, that stuff ain't coming out. It just stinks. Is there any specific brands that you go to that you know don't stink or work well in like the winter time? Admin.
For me, Sweaty Betty.
Oh,
The women's sports brand, Sweaty Betty.
are you making it up?
No,
You've never heard of Sweaty Betty?
No, but I am ignorant. Sweaty Betty.
can someone in the comments just?
That's a slang term.
No, it's not.
They've actually got a run club.
Chris, no, it's not.
Yeah, they do a lot of like women's stuff. Anyway, they do the best stuff for weather conditions, whether it be like the summer stuff, but the winter stuff, jackets, gilets. They even do thermal leggings, which I think Petra and I have probably bought about like the whole stock of it between us. But
He's looking this up on the internet. I can see by his face. He's Googled Sweaty Betty.
You can
tell.
I dread to think I'll come up on his Google search though.
Be careful what you search for, though. Spell it right, man.
Yeah, but hold on. You two have heard of Sweaty Betty, haven't you?
Yeah.
You know what? So actually, this year for the Saucony 10K, we had to pick our bibs up from the Sweaty Betty shop in Oxford Street.
Yeah, I think they do some sponsoring. I think. Yeah, it used to be A6 10K, but yeah, them. So.
This is unbelievable.
Right, there we go. I swear by Sweaty Betty.
AKA, I can't even say that.
You're on the wrong site. Cut.
Yeah.
No,
You're
yeah.
on the wrong site.
Anyway.
Slang meaning.
Yes, we don't need the slang meaning.
Oh, and do
You're
you know what
making-
else I really like, actually? I've got a Brooks jacket from last year that's like high vis, the reflective
white one?
Yeah.
Yeah, very
It's
good. Days.
brilliant.
But this year they've done it in orange.
Oh, it's disappointing. That white one was great.
Yeah,
so.
no, I've got. It's just down here. I'm going to wear it tomorrow. It's they've got the This year they've done it orange. Why do stuff in orange? Right, it's like orange chocolate. What's the point? It should be banned. Okay, a bit of training advice. I'm new to running and planning to train for a 10K. Could you provide a beginner-friendly training plan or tips on avoiding burnout? That's an interesting. So I guess 10K is a hard distance. If you're going from like catch to 5K to then try and get to 10K, then do a race, it can be quite intimidating. And to go like catch to 5K to that with avoiding burnout, it can be quite hard because I suppose you might feel under pressure to run like a lot more or do a bit faster and all that sort of stuff. What I would say is that I would continue along the lines of the catch to 5K, and I would just keep 2 of them as you have been, and then extend one of them and make it like a bit longer and try and get close to the distance. Implement some run walking on it, 100%. And I would try and do that. Maybe you got to the point where you're running continuously, but you could still easily put in the run walk on the slightly longer stuff as you get to 10K. That's probably the best way of avoiding, let's say, burnout on that side of things. What about you, Hayden? If you was going,
I was actually going to turn it around to you and ask you a question about that from your coaching perspective, not for a first timer. So if I come to you and I said to you, I want to train, I really want to go for a good 5K time, or I come to you and say, I really want to go for a good 10K time, how different would my 2 plans be with the sort of runs you give me? Would they be massively different, or are we crossing over a lot here? We're still incorporating long run stuff.
5K mark, 10K is marginal. As a little bit, I would still focus a little bit more on slightly longer runs. You don't want to neglect them because you will build speed by obviously keeping the endurance up and maintaining your stamina, because you've got to keep that effort up. The 5K is a lot more drills and that sort of stuff. And also the importance in a 5K session is getting your warm up right as well on the 5Ks. But the 10Ks, the sessions differ a little bit, but the intensity's about the same, I would say. The only thing, as I said, is that you would probably eke out the longer run or medium distance, it depends which way you look at it, but on a 10K versus let's say a 5K. that's probably how what I'd structure it. It also depends on the runner and their background, right? It's very much dependent on the runner. If the runner's experienced, then it's a totally different ballgame. But if it's somebody new, again, it's also how much practice have you had at running harder speed sessions and stuff like that? Because when you go into a 5K or 10K plan, obviously the hard speed sessions are really, really important. But sometimes it can be quite overwhelming when you get them. Then it's a bit alien. So if you've got someone who's never done those sort of sessions, you're not gonna get them to max out, because you're really looking to max out in those. So it's 100% effort on those sessions, and it can be quite scary. So you may tone it down depending on where you're at. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So we do like, I don't know, a really, really hardcore interval session, some lactate threshold work, but we put in there still some, aerobic, like easy work, and maybe something a tad longer with some pace in it. So I don't know, 4 or 5 miles easy, and then we'd throw in some like 10K, 5K pace at the end of it, that sort of thing. Or you could really drill into some like proper like I'm gonna die sessions sort of thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but if it's your first time training, getting up to a 10K, you wouldn't be doing.
No, that's why I go back to what I said.
Yeah,
I would extend out from your couch to 5K.
Yeah.
And then I would literally keep the 2 runs, and I'd go a bit longer, but I'd do that in walk runs, so to avoid the burnout.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling the heating's been put on.
It is winter.
That's good. It's not good, Ben, when I'm in this Skechers very warm hoodie that's available at skechers.co.uk. Okay, it's interesting because there's another gear question. I didn't really plan out this well, because we're going to talk about gear in a minute. Anyway, how often should I replace my running shoes and clean my hydration pack to make sure they're effective but also safe? Now, it's a good one, this. I've given up using hydration packs because I use a car instead, because I'm hardcore. But I remember Speako used to run around with this bladder full of water, and he used to annoy everybody, right? And all you wanted to do over the 2 hours was go for a wee, because you just hear his water sloshing about. Has any of you ever used one of them things? Why are you all nodding?
Yeah.
Ainers with me, look, heroes.
Never.
You've never
How
used
do you clean them things?
They stink. I
They
just find
stink.
they do stink.
Those
That's
bladers
absolute
stink.
spot on. I know. I just don't get why you need to. What's the point? If you go to races, there's always going to be water stations. And if you're going out training, just carry a bottle of water. It's easier. Maybe ultras. Ultras are different, but I haven't been that far.
Yeah, but if you're going out for like like when I did my first training for marathon training, and I was going out and doing like, say, 2.5 hour run. I'm not going to carry a bottle of water with me. Like, it's just a bit irritating. So I did. I got the
You got the
bladder. Hydrate. Yeah, I got the bladder. I don't use it now.
How do you fill it up? Not fill it up. How do you clean it?
Say, how do I fill it up? Tap.
Yeah.
How do I clean it? I generally just kind of rinse down, but you can get like the little brushes just to get in.
That just sounds like dysentery to me.
No, those and actually
malaria.
You clean a water, but like one of your
polio,
the water legionnaires. But you're the same.
Typhoid.
The water bottle that you
hepatitis B. I think we need to move on.
Right, the other thing that, just for actual advice, that you are advised to clean them with is Milton baby sterilizer tablets or fluid. That apparently cleans them really well. So
there's no way anyone's got the time to do that. Right, about cleaning your running shoes, Hayden, do you bother? I mean, you're so rich, you've got about 200,000 pairs, and you've got a butt who cleans anything for you. But would you, if you wasn't in the position would you clean your own shoes?
I would, and I would buy a boot buddy. Although, do you know, actually, a really quick story. I had the Brooks Glycerin Max, and I love them, so I keep cleaning them to keep them nice and white. I come home the other day, open the door, they were nice and white. The dog jumped up at me, and he decided to wee all over them.
What a legend!
Now they are like a yellow stained colour, so I am not happy at all.
Brilliant, love that dog.
Yeah, he's so well trained.
No.
Last one, because I do want to get on to our world famous game. Again, this is a tech thing. I suppose this is quite good, actually. The fact that we're sort of more gear focused, because this will end up being like a kind of gear focused episode. So this person is interested, is considering investing in a GPS running watch. I know if you're part of the Speedgoat Running Club, you're not allowed to do races. What features should I look for, and do you have recommendations for reliable brands for under £300? What do you want? Do you want the world? So, I'm not reply to this person. Are you taking the piss? No.
Language.
Shh, be careful. I get told off. Okay. They're considering buying. So we've all got GPS running watches, yeah?
Yes.
We agreed? Okay. I know, Admin, you're not allowed to wear them in races because you're part of the Speedgo Running Club. What features are the most important to look for on a GPS running watch? And if even any of you say GPS, I am stopping the stream now, and I'm going to just die eating apple turnovers. Hayden.
I need the face to look good. It needs to be downloadable, good faces, good watch faces say look good. That's important to me.
Is she for real?
Yeah, I'm for real. At the end of the day, you use your watch, you press start on the run, you press stop on the run, and that's the end of it, really. Check your heart rate every now and again.
Honestly,
What else do you need? What do you? The golf you need? All that crap. You don't need any of it. What's the point? Just stop.
The only reason you don't need the golf is because you pay for a caddy. She's taking the mickey.
I'm not. I like a good.
You've got things like you got battery life.
Hold on, don't steal the rest of ours.
I just can't believe he's just said that.
Why?
Even happy.
It's a means to an end.
I thought that would be the sort of shallow thing that I would come out with, and even I'm not going to say.
We've just missed some really basic stuff.
I was going with that.
Can you let us know in the comments if you're still, if anybody's actually listening to this anymore? Do you think he's lost his mind? Because I think he has. Honestly.
Sorry, what is your watch face? What does it look like right now?
You know why? He's got a picture of me on there.
Oh, jeez. No, right.
If you could get a picture of me on your watch face, would you have that?
No.
Admin?
No.
Ben?
I've already got it.
Hey,
definitely haven't.
But Admin, can you bring us back on point here? Because he's lost his mind. I think it's the age.
Sorry, he's really thrown me then. What the watch face looks like. Right. For me, I agree with you though, Hayden. You don't need golf and this and that. And
I mean, you only got 300 quid to spend.
Only.
Yeah.
You could buy half a shot with 300 quid. I just look. I bought Garmin before, and I went back to my Apple Watch because it was just basic, and it tells me how long I've been going, what the average pace is per mile or per kilometre.
Yeah, but don't remember, you don't run anymore.
And distance.
I knew that was coming.
You need to start training for Chicago.
I'm not great. I've done Chicago. Got that star.
Oh, legend. Big time. Carry on.
So yeah, for me, it's just look for something that does the basic things and that feels comfortable, right? You don't have to go and spend thousands of pounds or even your full 300 quid. Don't get sucked into just buying stuff with the most features that you don't need. If you're going to be running in the evening, you might want something that's got a backlight on it, but I'd go for something pretty simple.
Definitely don't get sucked into the hype. Don't get sucked into these videos that are sponsored by watch brands that apparently do all this sort of stuff to pay the bills. Don't get sucked into any of that. Ben.
So Al's comment. Yeah, Hayden, haven't you trained your dog?
No, clearly not.
For me, it's battery.
Are you sure it was a dog? You just didn't
He is at that age.
It wasn't when you come in the other night from Benidorm when you was like, oh, oi, oi! And then
Ben, what do you look for in a watch? Ben, what do you look for in a watch?
For me, it was.
He weed himself. Look at him. Look, he's definitely weed himself. You come home from the pub and you weed yourself.
I went to the pub in my Brooks Griffin match. Yeah, that looked amazing. Although, do you know what? They actually do make me look taller. They got a stack like this on them, which is good.
That's why they're by the front door.
Tells you how small he is. Go on, then. Carry on.
Mine is battery life. I'm with Sabrina. With mine, I think I got it on a Black Friday sale. I think it was under 200 quid. I've got the Forerunner 245. So yeah.
I'm sorry. I think this is probably our worst show ever. Isn't there a Garmin that you can buy that's like 150 quid? It's like, is it a Garmin 55? Or
yeah, I think it's a 55. Yeah.
That thing is brilliant.
Yeah.
My bro's got one. He does like 5K every so often if he ain't like scuba diving or something. And he uses that. It's absolutely fine. Yeah. But he's just got normal. He's just got like a normal watch face on it because he's not like weird.
It's no good. It's no good.
What do you mean it's no good?
I've got a normal watch face on.
I've got let's all look at our watch faces.
You have not. I bet you all money in the world, Apple turnover, you have got a 40 runs watch face.
Oh yeah.
There you go. There you go. It's not a normal watch face.
Is that not normal?
No.
Mine literally just says 1941 on it.
I'm going to show the camera. I thought this would be normal.
Well, it's more normal than Hayden's probably, but
Hayden's got a picture of me on it. It's got the time on it. Look.
Well,
Is it? I can't see.
I
the
can't
Yeah,
see.
Right,
it.
hang on.
mine-
Oh, right. No, wait there. Wait there. Oh, it's gone.
Wait, it's got.
Don't anyone ring me. It'll go off.
Okay, yeah, we can see the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look at Hayden's then, because
Right,
I'm.
Hayden, now put yours up. Let me click on Hayden. Hang on.
Hold on. I've got to get it off now.
He's going to have a picture of me on there. Tell
Yeah,
you
I've not got a picture of you on there.
This is a new game. This could be a new game.
Yeah, look.
What is that?
What is that?
What is that?
Have you paid to customize that?
What is that?
No,
And you've
it's
only got
pretty.
1% battery.
Look at all that toot on there.
It tells me my heart rate, which is important. It tells me what time the sun comes up, and it looks
Why do
pretty.
you need to know what time the sun comes
Look
up?
out the window.
He goes out there, doesn't he? He gets one of them things like that geezer off of Sopranos, and he's like that by the window at 6:05. Oh, Lou, I've got to get up early. The sun's coming out. Honestly, it ain't healthy. It ain't healthy.
Well, having a good looking watch. Nothing wrong with it.
I've never seen anything like that.
Oh, well, one other thing, I have to have different watch strap. I like the strap to be detachable and change over the strap colours every now and
Actually,
again.
I've just realised your
Depending on
watch
what I'm
strap matches your top. Do you do that?
Of course it does. Yeah, absolutely.
And it used to match his trainers until.
They've got weed on.
Really weed on them after being out.
Right, we need to do some running talk, don't
Right,
we?
let's go. This is
let's
our
move
worst
on.
show ever. Right, hang on. I feel under pressure now. We've got to deliver on the next section, guys. This will go down as the worst episode. Oh no! And I've just realised what we're doing next.
Oh God.
This
Oh,
is
it's
not
getting
good.
worse.
It's going to get worse. Oh no! We should put like a warning on this show or something. Right. Okay.
You know it's bad when you're making that noise.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The thing is, right? If I'm really honest, I did this, and now I can't remember which way round they're meant to be.
Oh God.
Shock.
Oh no.
So it'll be all right. Don't worry. No one listens to this anyway. Okay, right. So, team, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True or false? False or true? True or false? False or true?
Still the best intro music out there. To be fair, that's grown on you, admin, isn't it?
No, it gets worse every time.
You wait till we get what was the name of the game I made up earlier?
Would you rather?
Would you rather? Wait till I do Would You Rather.
You know, in 2025, my wish is that you get better music, better intros.
Music.
Did you ever used to play an arcade game called Outrun? Do you remember a game called Outrun? It was like you used to drive like a Lotus or something, and it was like Miami in the 80s. And that was the music. That was the music that used to be on it. I remember it. Proper old.
What year was
80s.
this?
This is like early 80s.
That was
No, I wasn't born.
Yeah,
That
it was
on the
like.
Spectrum.
I'm glad Marissa thinks it's awful.
This is the worst
But
show
Marissa, can you
ever done.
clarify if you think Hayden's watch face is awful or that
my
intro
watch face
music is awful?
awesome.
I just love the fact he's got what time the sun comes up. All right, so if you don't know, this is our new game. No,
Ish.
but it's called. It's called. Is it true or false? False or true? False or true? It's a series of questions that I will ask the team, and this is around running gear, the misconceptions about running gear. This whole show, believe it or not, apart from Hayden pissing himself all over his shoes after being on a night out, it's actually all about running gear. Okay, I'm going to try and rescue the show. So I'm going to ask you. I'm going to say a statement, and you need to tell me if it's false, true, false, or true. Okay, you get a point each. And the winner gets clean Brooks Glycerin Max. Okay, first one. And this is about misconceptions about running gear. Okay. Fit and play along at home. Fit and comfort are crucial. Running gear, especially shoes, must fit properly to prevent blisters, discomfort, and injuries. Ill-fitting shoes or clothing can cause long-term problems like plantar or chafing. Experts, that's me, recommend getting a professional shoe fitting at a specialist running store. Is that false, true, false, or false?
True.
Ben?
True.
Hayden?
True.
Correct, is true. Well done, everybody. Well done. Okay, moving on to the next gun. Next one. Gun? Who is it? Expensive gear is always better. Let me finish. High price tags sometimes mean
Well done, Gav.
Concentrate. We're trying to rescue the show. High price tags don't always equate to superior performance. Some budget-friendly brands often offer comparable quality to premium options. Okay. What matters most is fit, comfort, and suitability for all needs, not the cost. So, is expensive gear always better? True or false? False or true? False, true, true or false? False or true? Is expensive gear always better?
False,
Ben.
and you just gave us the
False.
answer.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay. We're trying to rescue the show, not
Yeah,
make
but
it
you
worse.
read the answer out.
You should have just gone over it. They wouldn't have known it. Right.
This is a fair point from Louis. He just commented now. Said this feels like I'm back at school with the substitute teacher who can't control the class.
That's exactly it.
That's a great comment.
Okay. Not all gear is equal. High quality gear is designed with specific purposes in mind. Okay. So, for example, Hayden has shoes that make him look taller. All right. For example, other examples: moisture-wicking fabrics in shirts and socks reduce sweat, prevent blisters. You get them anti-blister socks that still give you blisters. And technical running shoes cater to like different gait patterns and stuff like that. Right? There's stuff like support shoes, non-support shoes. So, is it a true or is it a false statement to say not all gear is equal?
What?
Is running gear, can you say, is it true or is it false that not all running gear is equal?
Well, it's true.
True.
It's
True.
different.
Correct. Well done.
I'm so confused.
This is a substitute teacher that hasn't planned either.
Careful. Remember, the heating's on. I'm only getting hotter.
I think
Right,
you should have
next one. Is this
full
true
top
or
coat.
false? Durability matters. Now, we know that fabrics get broken down when they're doused in urine. Okay, that is true. We know that straight away. But is it true or false that durability matters? So, investing in durable items sometimes can save money in the longer term, right? Some shoes last longer than others. Okay, you buy them crap ones, or you buy the expensive ones, right? Some of them, the expensive ones, don't necessarily last as long. So there's a bit of a curveball. Think about it. So that's why it's true or false, false or true. Does durability matter? Think about it. Ben, you look like you're concentrating.
Yeah, durability does matter because durability isn't about the cost.
Interesting.
Agree.
I
True.
agree.
I'm going to go with agree.
No, you can't. This is not the title.
The question wasn't true or false, though. It didn't say
Your
true or
questions are
false.
so
The
weird
questions are
today.
random.
Shut up. I spent
As
hours
Mark
on this.
said in the comments, I questioned the question.
Yeah,
Does durability matter in running gear?
That's a yes or no. That's not a true or false.
It's true or false. Just say yes or no.
Just say durability matters. True or false?
just
True.
True.
Stop asking it with does.
okay.
It's them apple turnovers.
How long ago did you have them?
Was it? Okay. Next one. Is this false or true? True or false? You
hold on. What
don't
was the
need-
answer?
What?
What was the answer to that one?
I can't remember. What was the question?
Durability.
It was true. It was
Oh,
true.
right, good.
It's on the true list. This one. Shut up. You don't need specialized running gear to run. Is that false or true? True or false? False or true? You don't need specialized gear to run. So, could you run in like a Ralph Lauren hoodie? Or could you run in urine-stained shoes? Do you need specialized running gear to run? True or false? False or true? True or false?
You've changed it around, but the
You
answer's
changed
true.
it.
The answer's true.
You
No,
don't
it's
need.
false.
You don't
Wait.
need.
Wait,
You don't
Oh
need.
my
You
god!
don't need.
Yeah, that's what I
It's
said.
true that you don't need.
It's true that you don't need.
Yeah, okay. We're saying you don't need specialised
Yeah,
running.
correct.
That's
That's
true.
true. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done, too. Even though I put it on the false list.
You need to doctor.
This is outrageous. This show, honestly, we should be banned. The four of us being on at the same time.
This is
Right, okay, don't worry. The good thing is we've only got 4 more questions to answer.
the other good
good.
thing is Alex is in the house as well. Have you seen?
Big Hearn,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you need to play this game. This is Hearn, I'm not just saying this. This is an award-winning podcast, and honestly, when they listen to this, they're going to keep giving us that award. Okay. Oh, unless the awards are at a said.
All right, let's
no,
move
no,
on.
no,
Let's
no.
move on. Let's move on. Next one.
Keep it with you, mates. Anyway, one size fits all. False or true? True or false? Running gear, especially shoes, must cater to unique biomechanics, right? So does one fit sort of size fit all thing?
No.
Are you joking with me?
No,
One size fits all. False.
okay, I'll rephrase my question.
No, please don't.
Do generic solutions work for people when it comes to running shoes? Think about it.
True. I've got no idea. I just
No,
shouted it out.
false.
False.
False?
The same
Okay.
shoe doesn't work for everyone. Same
No.
shorts
some
don't work
people-
for everyone.
Yeah.
Correct. It's false. Well done.
Well done.
And that was good news. That was on the false list.
All right,
Okay.
good.
We shall go back.
What do we win again?
You win a night out with Hayden, and you can just wee on each other's shoes at the end of the night. Okay. Penultimate question. Recovery tools are an essential part of running gear. True or false? False or true? True or false? Recovery tools are essential parts of running gear. True or false? False or true?
True.
Who's
False.
good? What is it?
I don't know.
Pick
What's
your side.
You need that.
What's a recovery tool?
Recovery tools are
Yeah.
essential parts of running gear. True or false? False or true? True or false? Are they
True.
essential or are they not?
True.
That mind kind of comes on to a yes or no. I mean, you said, what did you say? False.
False, yeah.
Why?
Because all of this stuff is like relatively new. People have been running for God knows how long, and there was no recovery tools. There was none of these different trainers. There was none.
They
of
had
these-
rocks back in that they rub into their calves
So if the
when
question is,
Hayden was young.
is it like mandatory? Is it essential? No. Is it advised? Yes, but you don't need it. You can go out and have a run, right? And it might not be very comfortable in your Ralph Lauren hoodie, but you'll be fine. You can still do it.
She should be the teacher.
She's got a point.
She should be the
I'll
teacher.
be honest with you, Admin, you should probably done the quiz tonight.
She's added the most value tonight.
I'm trying to.
But the best news is she's wrong. It's true. Recovery tools are an essential part of running
They're
gear.
not.
Rollers, massage guns, compression socks are an essential elements to the runner's toolkit. I'm telling you now. It's true.
They're just not. None of it is.
It's true.
You don't have to have.
You don't
Like
have to,
half
but
type.
they are. They
But
can
they
be
are an
essential.
essential part of running
They're,
gear.
they're absolutely advised. I
So it's
agree
true.
on that. Do you know what? Whatever you want it to be, it can be.
Right, so
now.
the last question in this award-winning quiz. Running gear lasts forever. All technical gear supposedly has a lifespan, but can it last forever? Does it? True or false? False or true? Does Sports Direct shoes, t-shirts, socks, does it last forever? True or false? False or true? Does Nike running gear run and be able to use forever? Oh, yes or no? I don't know. Ben, is it true or false? False or true? Running gear lasts forever.
False.
Hayden?
False.
Abin.
False.
You are correct, and well done. It is false because it doesn't. You can get some right old tat that doesn't last at all. I can give you. Shall I give you some brands?
No.
Right, so that is the end of the award-winning game, and you'll be pleased to know we won't be doing it for a long time.
True or false? False or true? True or false? False or true?
I like the bit in the titles where it says "yeah." I think I should redo it with the word "yeah." What do you think? Anyway, we've somehow managed to get to 54 minutes of this award-winning podcast. We've added so much value tonight. I think it's just flown by because the listeners are probably thinking, God, I'm just saturated by awareness about how awesome 40 Runs podcast is. Now, I'm going to actually be serious for... Can't work that out. But for a few minutes. This weekend, there is a storm coming to this country in the UK. I don't know when you're listening to this. And there's quite a few cancellations, Hayden, for Parkrun, correct or not?
Correct. True.
Yay! Should we start doing the titles again? So, I want you to be sensible and I want you to think about, is it worth it this weekend? Make your own decision. You're all grown-ups. You're all I've just seen a comment from James Henderson. I'm trying to be sensible, James. You're not helping. He said it's hard to believe that this is live. It's so slick. But I'm trying to be sensible, James. Shh, leave me alone. I'm so hot in this hoodie. Why is the heating on? But so the thing is, right? There's a storm coming. You don't need to be a hero, like honestly, and don't get upset if your park run gets cancelled. It's absolutely stupid to have a go at people because if stuff's getting cancelled. They're doing it for your own good. Yeah, even on Sunday, I expect to see some of the races. Unfortunately, you're going to get cancelled, right? They're doing it for your safety, all right? So don't be getting loopy about this and that. Everyone's just trying to, look after each other. So please be sensible this weekend. Hayden, you're off to Battersea, though, to change the subject.
Well, I was going to be at Battersea Park Run, but someone just messaged on the group just now saying it's actually been cancelled now.
It has been cancelled.
Battersea's off.
That's no surprise, really. And again, I think that's the right thing to do with everything is obviously be cautious and put people's safety at the forefront. So again, you don't try and be a hero tomorrow, and make your own choices, whatever. Ben and I are going out super early, and if it's stupid through the run, we'll call it and we'll stop. But we want to get a bit of mileage done, and then we'll make a decision if it's too bad or whatever. We're running in an area that's quite open. In terms of trees and things like that. No, I mean it's really open, isn't it?
Hurricane Field's going to
Hurricane Field's going to be interesting. It's but if it's not safe, we won't carry on. So that's the thing, right? So I think make your own decision. I'm not trying to preach here because you've just listened to the show. I am completely just mental. But I think and this is a serious point I want to put over at the end of the show, please. So make sure you are all safe. But check your park run. I wanted to mention it at the end of the show to make sure that you do. I mean, are you planning on doing any running at any point in the future?
Yeah, maybe.
We say that with some confidence.
Yeah.
Well, what have we got booked?
I haven't got anything booked.
Next Thursday, 7:00.
Oh, yeah, sorry, non-such. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's my work Christmas party Thursday.
Oh, yeah, good plag. That was last night you told me.
No, and then the following Thursday I'm going on holiday, so...
When you get back, you're starting up. Is that what you said?
What, a non-such?
What I don't see what's funny
just
about
starting running.
Oh, yeah.
Starting running. I've done some running.
Oh, by the way, another question. Did Bill fix the bulb during the show?
No, but I was going to say to him in a minute, can you come and sort it out?
But it's got better, isn't it?
No, but it was going mental at one point.
Was it? I wasn't really paying any interest, to be honest. I lost. I sort of during the question bit. I got a bit confused. Okay, right. So I think that's about it. Hayden, are you back running, or was you going to do some running tomorrow? Because I know you got struggling with your back.
Yeah, no, I'm still struggling with back. So I've got 10K last week. I've done in total. I think done 5K this week. I was going to do 5 tomorrow, but I don't look like I will now. So no, still struggling, but I've got shoes to clean. So busy day.
I mean, he's got that.
I spent all that time getting us back serious for the end of the show.
I'm
and
sorry.
You cocked it up.
I'm sorry. I apologise.
So,
I'd like to run 5K tomorrow. I'd like to go park run, but as you said, if they're not on, they're not on for a reason. So fair enough. It is what it is.
And Ben's got the pleasure of running with me in the morning. Okay, team. So I think that's it. So just as a reminder, next week, big show next week. We are giving away 6 marathon places now because we've given one away tonight to Amanda, who's running her first ever marathon at the Brighton Marathon now. She's going to be training for that, which is just awesome. Again, she runs our Bradford satellite group, so get along there. They meet every Monday. It's free to go along to that. But yeah, next week we're giving away some London marathon places. We're giving away some Brighton marathon places. You can go to fordyruns.com/competitions and you can get involved in that. If you want to join the group coaching, bit of a shout out. Actually, it's a bit of a last call, really, to get involved in that. Head over to fordyruns.com. I think that's about it. Do I need to plug anything else or tell you what? I'll be honest with you, I don't know where I am. So have I forgotten anything?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
This is a total watching show, and it's admin's here, so I don't know how this has gone sideways. If it was Speako down there, then I could totally understand why this went a bit, over there. But I don't.
It's because I'm part of the Speako running club now.
What, you just don't care about stuff?
Oh, I do care, but you're on your own.
You can't blame me for this tonight. This is not on me.
Well, actually,
I wasn't the one who said that I weed on my own shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
Neither did I.
I was just going to say, Hayden lowered the tone to start. And
he did, didn't he?
I wasn't the one talking about running half marathons with no tops or bottoms on.
Yeah, but I did say that he was naked.
You didn't.
See, so your minds went there. See,
We've now gone back there.
I know it's weird, isn't it? Anyway, that is the end
Full
of our
circle.
Yeah, it's again like the game. Let us know. Send an email into wedon'tcare.com if you want that game to come back, and we shall see you all next week. Total Carnage will resume as normal. Say bye, everyone.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.